Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the live stream. Ow. Wow, I love that. Love that for me. I turned the sound off. And yet here you are. How are you? How are you today? Lisa makes crochet happy 13 months. Thanks for being a bestie. Piper, thanks for the laughing disco ball. How cute is that? Renee, thanks for the sun. Bree, happy 14 months. Happy Wednesday, everyone. How are you doing today? I am doing pretty good. I didn't do anything yesterday. I didn't do any crocheting yesterday, I guess, specifically. Yesterday was Caesar's birthday. Neji, chat says you're a good boy. He's sleeping. I'll tell him whenever he's... Cindy, thanks for the hydrate. Piper for the star. We started watching this movie called Seven Samurai. That's what he wanted to do for his birthday, so that's what we did. We also got pizza, and we went out and got coffee, and we just hung out. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day so far. Lit. Yeah. No. What am I saying? Last Wednesday stream, not the last stream, because the last stream was Saturday. Last Wednesday stream, we spun the wheel for the first time. I'm hoping that this is going to be a thing. Wheel Wednesdays. Welcome to our second official Wheel Wednesday. Last Wednesday, we spun the wheel. We landed conveniently on a Granny Rocco bag, and we started it. We finished it up on Saturday in the second stream. So it was really cute and fantastic first wheel project. Today, we're also going to be spinning the wheel again to find out what we will be making in this stream specifically. I'm going to let the wheel tell me. The rules are one spin, and that's what we have to do unless we land on something 2 times in a row, because I'm not taking the items off the wheel after I've made them. So, for example, if it lands on the Granny Rocco bag again, we will respin. But other than that, what it lands on is what we have to make for the day. And then we also have a color wheel, which will pick the main color for the project. Unless... So that's what's up. That's what's up. It's been 5 minutes. Is everyone here? Shall we get started? Shall we spin the mystery wheel? Crafts and Things by Elaine. Happy 12 months. It's our 1-year anniversary. Fingers crossed for pink. Yes. All right. Let's do. I have the wheels here. I have said wheels here. I have the project wheel over here, and then the color wheel is over here, and I'll move it over. Don't worry. Oh, C's is in chat, guys. Tell him happy birthday. He is officially 28, which is old man territory. Charmed Creations, welcome to the Passionate Besties. Thank you for being a member. Welcome in. He's not 35. It was his golden birthday, guys. He turned 28 yesterday on the 28th. Very fun. Very fun and exciting. Yeah. Can you see the items on here. Some of these things are things that I love making, like the Granny Rocco bag, the chunky knit beanie, lots of good stuff, scrunchies. There's some stuff that I am not like. There's just, you know, there's a little bit of everything. There's even a little bit of Ami. There's hats, there's bags, there's a top. I don't know if there's more than one top, but you know, here we are. We are going to give it a spin. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? There's Amigurumi on there, guys. There's Ami on there. Did he get his Spider-Man birthday he asked for last year? Oh my gosh. Well, we're going to see the new Spider-Man tomorrow, so. All right, let's give it a spin. In 3, 2, 1. Cross your fingers. Oh, come on. Granny Beach Bag has won really, really close to the Granny Rocco bag. Okay. All right. No respins, guys. No respins. It's not allowed. It's against the rules, actually. All right. I'm going to move myself over here. And we shall spin for a color. The Granny Beach Bag. Conveniently, I just posted the tutorial for this. We're not doing a respin because this is a different bag than we made last time. Last time we made the Granny Rocco bag. Today we're making the Granny Beach Bag. I just posted a tutorial for this. So if you guys want to make the bag with me, feel free. In the description on the video tutorial, there is like a little typed out version of the pattern. It's very simplified down. But anyway, it is the summer tote bag 2 videos ago on the channel. All right, let's see what color we're going to get today. 1, 2, 3, spin. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Who was wishing for pink in the chat? Who was it? Oh, we're winning. We're so winning today. We are so winning today. Thank you. Thank you to the wheel gods. Granny Beach Bag, summer tote bag. It's 11/11, make a wish. And we got pink. Dude. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Fantastic wheel spins this morning, actually. I am in love. Okay. So now the question is, I'll do a poll in the chat. Wait, no, last time I picked a couple options and then we did a poll. So I'll do that. I'm going to grab some pink Lily Sugar and Cream and I'll let you guys decide which one we get. Some solids, some multicolors. Okay. BRB chat. Alrighty, I have 3 options for you. We have 2 multicolors and 1 solid. I'll be putting a poll in the chat so you guys can take a vote. AZALEA. All right. Let me show you First, we'll start with the solid color. This is called Rose Pink. It is like beautiful, dusty pink. It is one of my favorite colors from Lily Sugar and Cream. It's gorge. Love it. One of my favorites. That is Rose Pink. Next up is Strawberry. Strawberry is right here. It's a classic as well. It is a ombre, not an ombre, but like a multicolor, pink, light pink, white. It's a good option. I always love a good strawberry. And then lastly, we have Azalea. This one is pretty much the same as strawberry, but a little bit darker shades of pink and then some white. It looks very bright on the camera, but there you go. There you go. We are making the Granny Stitch beach bag. Tutorial was posted on the channel 2 videos ago. Here are your options. Put your votes in, and we shall determine what color the bag will be for today. I'm happy with all of them. Although this bag does look, I think, the best in solid colors. But you guys can pick whatever you'd like. Whatever you'd like, whatever you'd like. Rose pink, strawberry, azalea. Rose pink, strawberry, and azalea. Dun, 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 dun. I'll give it about 1 more minute. Ugh. Mila, welcome to the Passionate Besties. Thank you for being a member. Nina, happy 17 months. I hope you have a delicious lunch. They're all peaches and cream. The project we were making is the summer tote bag tutorial posted on my channel very recently. Very cute, very basic Granny Stitch tote bag. Okay. Put in your votes, last second votes. I will be ending the poll. Let's see. How are we doing down here? It looks best in the solid, yet the solid is losing by many. Amy, happy 10 months to you. All right, poll is over. The results are in, and coming in last place, Rose Pink. Wait, did it tie? Did it tie last minute? No. Okay. One of them was winning. Second place is Azalea with 39% of the votes. Right before I ended the poll, Strawberry was winning with 40%. I don't know why it now says 39%, but Strawberry was winning, so we shall go today with Strawberry. I don't want to alternate rows. I don't want it to look bad. Fine. Okay, Strawberry it is. Strawberry it is. Where is everything that I've ever owned? Okay, let me grab yarn. I have some scraps. This is floppy. This has been used before. This has also been used before. This one has been used before, so we're going to get rid of all of those. And then this one is fresh. So, have I ever used up a hook so much that you had to change it and get a new one? Have I? That's a good question. Oh, I'm pretty sure I put it in here. Right, convenient. Convenience of the bag. Just in case you guys didn't know, the Passionate Definition tote bags are back in stock on passionategoods.com. So, if you need one, if you want one, they're for sale right now. Sweatshirts are in stock. T-shirts are in stock. Stickers are in stock as well. I have some new merchandise coming out in August. So keep an eye out for that. Okay. We're going to get our boppy. And we're going to get started. I have 2 5mm Clover Amore hooks. I bought a second one at some point, like just in case anything ever happened to the first one, but both of them are still in my rotation. And they're both still completely fine, so I guess I don't really have a hook that I have worn through all the way and had to buy a new one. This will not be in the vlog, no. I think I have seen the donut bags. I'm pretty sure people have asked me multiple times in the live streams. You got your tote bag this morning? Yay. I'm glad you like it, Erin. I bought this shirt at a yarn store somewhere while I was on vacation. So I don't still have my Sophie hood. I gave them away at Christmas. I gave one to my sister and I gave one to my aunt. All right, here we go. Any of you making this bag right now? Any project twins out there? What was I doing? Oh, right, I'm pulling up the written notes. I'm pretty sure I know what to do, but I just want to double check. What? Ah, here we go. Chain 39. Yeah, that's what I thought. Finishing row 25 right now. Awesome. This bag usually takes me 2 days. So this will probably be the same as the last live stream where I start the bag on Wednesday and then we finish it on Saturday. Saturday is August 1st. No, I don't know. I don't know how the New Year's resolutions are going. Medium. I forgot already. I forgot already. I'm making the Granny Stitch summer tote bag that I made a tutorial for recently. It's basically just a really simple bottom-up Granny Stitch tote bag. I did see the Odyssey. We saw the Odyssey last weekend. It was fine. Nothing crazy. I thought it was going to feel super long because it's like 3 hours, you know? But it didn't, so that was good. But also I wasn't like, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing." So, you know, it was a good movie to watch once, but that's all. Hi, Celeste. The Other Mommy trailer looks interesting. No, I didn't crochet while I was watching it. It is not like Lord of the Rings. No. Lord of the Rings is amazing. Drink water, chat. Stay hydrated. Oh, no. I'm sorry that your puppy chewed up your favorite hook. Well, now you have to get a new fresh favorite hook, hmm? Hi, Kimberly. The time for me is 11:25 a.m. 24 minutes into the stream. We are one row into our project. We'll see how much I can get done today. I'm going to guess like at least halfway through the bag. Does sparkling water count? Probably. Isn't that just water that's like what? Carbonated? Right? If it's just water that's bubbly, then yes. If there's anything else in it, then I don't know, maybe not. How many scrunchies watching all of Lord of the Rings? No, dude. I have watched The Lord of the Rings. I guess once. I tried to watch it the first time and then I think we stopped watching it because we either got busy or didn't feel like finishing it. So then Caesar was like, well, why don't we watch The Hobbit first? So then we decided to watch the Hobbit trilogy. And I think that the Hobbit trilogy, they came out later, obviously, but if you've never seen The Lord of the Rings, it's kind of a lot. I think watching the Hobbit trilogy first was a really good introduction to get me in the mood for Lord of the Rings. So we had to stop and watch The Hobbit first. And then at that point, I was like, I like this. So we decided to watch the extended editions of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I can't remember if we watched them all back to back. I think we pretty much did. Aragorn would have my full attention. Mm-hmm. We're using the color strawberry today. My dad read The Hobbit to us as kids. Good memories. Cute. Today is probably not a yarn giveaway day. If I do yarn giveaways, they'll most likely be on Saturdays. I don't think there's an extended version of The Hobbit. Pretty sure there's not. Strawberry might be definitely in the top range of colors that I have used overall. I love strawberry. I'm not sure when the Yarnology tote bags will be back in stock. Unfortunately, I cannot give you a solid date on that one. Right now, the print company is working on a round of t-shirts for the new design. And probably after they finish those t-shirts, I'll have them print some Yarnology tote bags. So cross our fingers, sometime in August, maybe September. Oh, a standing desk. Good for you, JK Sparkle. There's a fan edit of The Hobbit that reduces it down to one movie and cuts all the nonsense Peter Jackson added. It's such a better film, really. Yes, if you are a member, I have some new stickers for sale on my website. It's password protected, so you'll just have to go watch the end of my members only stream that happened on Thursday, I think, where I made the little alien head that we have here. But yeah, in the stream, I showed the members the new merchandise design, and I put the stickers up for sale, early access. The t-shirts are printing. Yeah, they'll be up for sale for non-members sometime in August. I was going to do it around my birthday, but I'm still trying to decide if... I was talking about doing a stream on my birthday, but honestly, thought about it a little bit. I probably won't. Mainly because my birthday is on a Tuesday, so... Maybe I'll just wait one day and have it on the Wednesday live. Thanks for the floating heart. Peaches and Cream is generally the same yarn as Lily Sugar and Cream. Peaches and Cream is just like the Walmart version of it. Except for Peaches and Cream Stripey, that is not the same yarn. I don't know what that is. But Peaches and Cream has like the same colorways as Lily Sugar and Cream. They have some different colorways as well. Peaches and Cream has a like a really nice light pastel pink, and Lily Sugar and Cream does not. So Peaches and Cream has a bunch of clearance yarn at Walmart right now. I've been seeing that. I've been checking. My Walmart does not, unfortunately, but... Or they did, actually. But... I don't have a written pattern for this tote bag. I just have the video tutorial that's up on the channel. Last time I was at Walmart, I was buying fabric with my grandma for the back of a quilt that we're making, and they did have Lily Sugar and Cream, no Peaches and Cream, on sale, but all of the colors were sold out. The only color left was a Christmas ombre, so it was red, white, and green, and I was like, I don't want this. So yeah, I guess I missed it. Or maybe they didn't have any in stock to begin with. Who knows? But also, they're not like a crazy amount on sale. I think they went from like $2.27 to just $2. So they're like 27 cents off or something. I haven't heard of Crochet by Chris. No. Imagine if it was Beach Ball. Honestly, if it was Beach Ball, I probably would have bought it. uh but no, it had to just be an ugly Christmas color, so yours were $1? Oh, 70 cents? Yeah. I wish. Maybe I could go back. I have checked multiple times, like every time I go to Walmart, but I'm out of luck. Whenever I made the bag, I've made 2 of these bags so far. I made an orange one and I made a cream colored one. I weighed them and the final weight was 8.7 ounces. So if you're using the smaller skeins, these are 2 ounces. You should buy 5 of them. If you're buying the bigger ones, which are super size, this one is 3 ounces. You could just buy 3 of them. This bag pattern is definitely a yarn eater. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite things. I love a useful, sturdy bag that also happens to be a yarn eater. Yes, please. Count me in. What am I doing? Okay, how many rows am I supposed to do? How many rows am I supposed to do? Just 4, right? So this will be my last row before I start working straight up for the sides. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Beauty. If you buy 5, you might have just enough to make a matching bandana. I am currently working on another project, which will be next vlog, but it's like a clothing item. It's a pattern that I got from Drama Crochet. I'm about halfway done with it. I'm hoping to finish it today after the live stream. I felt like making something new. The beach ball sleeves got frogged in the live stream. Technically you can make this bag in acrylic if you want. It will just be quite stretchy. Cotton is definitely the better option. Drama crochet is pretty clever. I do quite enjoy the construction of her patterns. So I've had my eye on one for a while, and I was like, it's time. It's time. I don't feel like I lose money by posting tutorials for free. Mainly because, I mean, the first reason obviously is that the tutorials make money. The YouTube videos are monetized, so I make money off of the video tutorials. Secondly, a lot of people, me included, even if there is a video tutorial for something, I personally will most times also buy a written pattern if they have one. So, win-win situation. Basically, your video tutorials get you nice views from mostly people that are beginners. And if someone graduates from being a beginner, then they'll buy the pattern, because I don't really like watching video tutorials, because a lot of the times the video tutorials are slow and they like explain a lot of things. I don't need that. So I would rather just read the pattern. But sometimes I'm scrolling on YouTube, I see a thumbnail and I'm like, that's really cute. I click on the tutorial and then I go and buy the written pattern. So the YouTube tutorial is kind of like marketing in a way, I guess. And then also, it's helpful whenever someone has a question about the written pattern, I can just send them the video and be like, here you go, watch this, you know? Because most of the time, their questions can be answered by the video tutorial. So then that saves me time overall. Yeah, it's just video tutorials are great. I did that with your chunky beanie. I both followed the video tutorial and then bought the pattern on Ravelry. Yeah. I've also done that too, where I have been reading a written pattern and I'm like, this doesn't quite make sense. And then I go and watch the video tutorial and then it's like, oh, okay. I just put out a video tutorial for this bag. I could write a pattern if anyone is interested. Like I said, I think the bag is extremely simple. But I also think that my double-stranded chunky knit beanie is extremely simple, so, and I wrote a pattern for that. And then sometimes I will film a video tutorial specifically if it's easier to just explain it and show it rather than typing it all out. Like the fingerless gloves that I made recently. I made a video tutorial for that. And I was going to type out a written pattern, and then I was starting to type it out, and I was like, ugh, this is just too much work. So I quit, and I'll just leave it at that. There's a video tutorial. There you go. Natalie Knits, thank you for the super chat. That's good. I'm glad that you can get some motivation. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being around. I hope that things get better for you. We are making another beach tote. Haven't had a pickle today. Centro knitting machine soon, maybe. We've been talking about it a lot, obviously, but it's not exactly on my radar because it's not something that I want to do. I have to be in the specific mood for working with the Centro. Mainly, I'd rather not, but I might. I might. I don't want to, but I might. Just like how I don't want to make Ami, but I just might. Did you guys enjoy the I guess we could put the Centro on the wheel. That's true. That is true. Did you guys enjoy the last video? First of all, amigurumi. Second of all, long. Wasn't it like 37 minutes or something? I will be getting Zach's book. Yes. And once I get Zach's book, obviously I will be once again obligated to make more Ami. I think it's too noisy for the live stream, but there are literally so many people that specifically do Centro live streams. So, I mean, I guess it's fine. We enjoyed your suffering. That's, yeah, see? There you go. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I will say that I'm getting a lot of suggestions on how to sew together like the heads without getting them off center, because that was my main problem in the video. Thank you for the goat trophy. My main problem is in the video was that I kept sewing the heads on crooked, and I'll just say all of the suggestions that I'm getting in the comments, except for the Ami sticks, everything else, I did that. Like, people were saying to, like, put a stitch marker in the center front and the center back. Make sure you sew those, like, together. People were saying to use Ami sticks. I didn't use Ami sticks and or straight knitting needles because, like, the seam is right here. And it's like I had to have it open in order to get my needle through the stitches. If I put the head on and then I put sticks in it, then I'm like, how am I supposed to get my needle in there? I can't. I can't. I don't have a curved needle, unfortunately. So basically, I think what was happening is because I lined up the centers. I found the center stitch on the body and the head, and I put a stitch marker through both of those stitches on the front and on the back. And then I'm pretty sure what was happening is that I couldn't see the stitches and I couldn't tell what stitches I had sewn through already, and I feel like I was skipping some or going through some of them twice or something, and I don't know. It was stupid. It was making me angry, actually. I was cursing behind the scenes. But now that they're done, I do think they're adorable. And they will be in the drop. So there you go. I will be making more Ami once Zach's book gets here. But Zach's, how many? Is it 100? Am I crazy or is it 100? No, it's 50. Okay, even so. I cannot make 50 amigurumi patterns. But Zach's book projects are going to be way easier because they're itty bitty, so they're tiny and they're fast. And they're completely no-sew. That's what it says on the cover. Okay, 50 quick, cute, and completely no-sew crochet patterns. So, no sewing. There you go. And they're tiny. I'm thinking maybe a how many tiny Ami in one day video. New series making all 50 Zaddy crochet Amis. I'm not going to torture myself, okay? But I would sacrifice one day. See how many of them we can make. I'll have to go through and find the cutest ones. One Ami a day keeps my sanity away. I haven't tried crocheting with the metal furls hook that I got in the P.O. box. I can try, but unfortunately, I already know that it's not going to work for me. I have already tried crocheting with the wooden version, which is exactly the same, except for the metal one is heavier. So we are making a beach bag. I'm not keeping track of how much yarn I've used this month. The next yarn video, I think, is going to be September for Stash Bust September. Hydrate. Yes, indeed. Here's how it's going. I'm on row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm on row 6, halfway through. Yeah, I'm not a fan of inline hooks either. That is another unfortunate part about the furls. But my main problem is that the grip part is too far down on the hook. And I like to have a chokehold on all of my hooks. And then also the hook is super long. So then there's like 2 inches of hook hanging out of the back of my hand. And then also the grip is down there. So it's like gigantic. Inline hooks are like sharp. Basically, for an inline, if you took like a wooden dowel or something and you just cut a notch out of it, you have a hook. And that's what an inline is. Tapered hooks are a little bit more curvy. They're a little bit more smooth. Whenever I use tapered hooks, they always like get caught on the yarn and like split it, and they don't work for me. If they work for you, that's fantastic. Use whatever works for you, but they have never worked for me. I'm not sure if Zach is going to have a digital copy of his book. Inline hooks get caught? Yeah, for whenever I use them. I don't think I have knit magic loop anything. I would die for inline hooks. Can't relate. Can't relate. I did look on the Furls website, and the Odyssey 2 hooks are shorter, but they're only shorter by like half an inch or something. He has a Kindle version? There you go. We could put the Furls hook in a giveaway. Maybe next Saturday. If they want it. What if they don't like inline hooks? We'll see. We'll see who wins the next giveaway. Speaking of, I need to do some research on giveaways and what would be a better method of giving things away, of picking a winner. Exactly, right. It was a little chaotic last time. The color we're using is Lily Sugar and Cream Strawberry. Tube Buddy. Tube Buddy? Oh, is that a giveaway thing? Nightbot was fine. It's just like a little weird, basically. Yeah, the last winner emailed me during the live stream. All was good. I got their package packed. Haven't shipped it yet because I have been a lazy bum and also busy. But I'll be taking it to the post office. Soon. Soon. I thought the chaos was fun. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't terrible. A lot of people love furls. That's, I mean, obviously. Furls is like huge company. I think. I'm assuming. I think furls are like a display purchase. They're really pretty. And they have some really nice sets. But I wouldn't use them. But I also don't really buy things for display purposes. I'm not that kind of gal. Whenever the new t-shirts come out, Everything else will still be stocked. Combined shipping for the 2 bags and the new t-shirts. Yeah. If you order them all together, then yes. No, I don't really plan on crocheting a big hot dog stuffed animal with jumbo yarn. That's not on my it's not on my to-do list. Never thought about it. Good question. I did see the all-in-one Karen cotton cake. Cotton Karen. Yep. Uh-huh. I am making a bag, yes. Oh my gosh, look at it. Zigzags. What is it doing? It's gonna do that the whole time. I hate color pooling. I'll use the beach ball eventually, guys. I'll use it eventually. Don't worry about my beach ball. Almost out of the first skein of yarn. But like I said, most of these are scrap-esque. Ugh. All these fibers are flying. Fibers are flying everywhere, guys. Maybe I should order some more of the mystery pounds of cotton yarn from, where do we buy those from? Mary Maxim? The wheel chose the granny beach bag in the color pink today. Couldn't have asked for a better project, honestly. Back-to-back bangers. Back-to-back bangers. Last time we got the Granny Rocco bag, and it chose white as the color, so we ended up going with salt and pepper. And then we did solid black straps, and it looks awesome, have to say. Yes, the finished bag weighs 8.7 ounces. I don't necessarily have a consistent favorite project to make. My favorite project tends to change. And then I'll make the same thing over and over and over again, and then I get a little burnt out, and then I move on to something else. So for a while, it was the Granny Rocco bag. I made a ton of them, and then I stopped for a little bit. And right now I don't think I have a favorite project to make. I'm Currently waiting for my next obsession, which might just be this beach bag pattern. This is my third one. Wait, no, I made multiple of them before. This is my third one for the drop currently. I should make some more scrunchies soon. Right now I have a small amount of scrunchies for the drop. I probably have like 15 or something, which is not crazy, but it's more than 0, so. Your notification was an hour late. Crochet girly, apologies. I don't know why YouTube does that. That happens to me too. Thank you for the advanced happy birthday, Erin. I'm glad you like your tote bag. I am using cotton yarn. Yes, 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 yes. I could definitely make... Wait, no. I was about to say I could definitely make the Halloween scrunchie set again. Last year I made a Halloween scrunchie set and it was 3 scrunchies, black, orange, and purple, but I'm out of orange. I no longer have any orange. Peaches, no. Lily, no. Juicy Couture, that's the yarn that I use. I see 1 skein of orange. So maybe I could make 1 set. Well, actually, it would be 3 sets. No, 4. 1 skein makes 4 scrunchies. I don't know if Bernat does orange. Look at this thing. Guys, when they catch fish. But imagine me with a terrible hat on. There's like some like peach color over here, but that is not orange. Not very orangey. Hi, Liz. Okay, next skein. Why is this an outside pull? Who did that? I bet it was one of Yin's. One of yous guys. Lime green in place of the orange is good. Good, good, good. I see 2 skeins of lime green. So I could make 8 lime green scrunch. I think this came in the P.O. box. Because I generally don't leave my skeins naked. And I don't pull from the outside, so. This yarn came from a viewer like you. Thank you. Guys, what was your favorite PBS show growing up? Let me know. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Wishbone. Guys, there was a if you go see the Odyssey, there's a Wishbone thing before it. Does that play at every theater or is that just at the Alamo? I don't know. Anyway, Wildcrats, Cyber Chase. Ooh, I loved Cyber Chase. Dragon Tales was huge. Huge for me. I loved Dragon Tales. I don't know what Out of the Box is, so I'm not sure if that was on PBS. I was never a big fan of Arthur. Thank you for the corgi. He's so cute. Odd Squad. Man, I didn't watch Odd Squad and I didn't watch Zaboomafoo either. Is that the one with the lemurs? I don't know. I don't know, man. My favorites were Dragon Tales and obviously I watched Arthur if it was on, but like it wasn't my favorite. I didn't watch Oswald. Oh, Max and Ruby is good. I don't know if Franklin was PBS either. I liked In Between the Lions. Word Girl. Super Y was like a little young for me, but I still watched it. To be fair, I had younger siblings, so I don't Magic School Bus wasn't PBS, was it? We watched that in school. Oh, Martha Speaks, dude. Dude. Yeah, no. You're right. Little Bear's nice. Little Bear's nice. I didn't watch very much Mr. Rogers. I think I might be too young because I watched Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. Clifford's a classic. A lot of y'all are naming Nickelodeon shows. We didn't have cable, so I was watching PBS and then I was watching Maury. So, that's, you know, that explains the way that I am. Thank you. You don't need to say Curious George a million times, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Maury, Jerry Springer. What else? Judge Judy. Teletubbies were good, but better was Booba. Boobas? You know. Magic School Bus is PBS? Oh. We just watched it at school. Way more than I saw it on my television. Right? You guys remember Boobas? I only remember seeing boobas, like, specifically whenever I was at, like, a daycare or something, and all I remember is them just, like, freaking floating around. Did they even do anything besides float around, bro? That's what I'm it was like a fever dream because I don't remember anything about that show except for that they're round and they're, like, different colors, and they just float around on screen, right? I did enjoy Caillou, except for, sometimes I see clips of Caillou now, and I'm like, "Dang, all he did was, like, cry and complain, and he wasn't very good." What about Sid the Science Kid? Does PBS have, a place to watch all of these shows right now? Caillou's getting absolutely roasted. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fair. This little bald head. I learned You learned ASL for friends from Caillou, and that's all I learned from that bald child. Oh my gosh. PBS has a YouTube channel. Oh. Oh, there's a PBS app. Interesting. That's cool. Oh, I learned um minimal sign language from watching a ton of Baby Signing Time. But that was like 16 years ago. But yeah, we watched a lot of Baby Signing Time. So, oh yeah, Dinosaur Train was a good one. I never watched Reading Rainbow. Once again, I don't think I think I'm too young. Oh, Caesar's live. He's playing more Good Pizza, Great Pizza. Beautiful. The PBS Kids app only has a few episodes of each show, sadly. Dang. He has all that audacity but no hair. Dang. uh, you seem kind of obsessed with your roommate. To be fair, it was his birthday yesterday, so we kind of have to be nice to him. We kind of have like a birthday like policy. Sorry, I hit you guys. Birthday policy in the house, you know, his birthday was on Tuesday, but like you know, it's birthday week. It's birthday week, so he's not 30. No. No. He's 28, which means I'm going to be 27. Uh Oh, he has face cam today? Whoa. Whoa. Rare. Water. Water. Oh. Oh. Happy birthday week. I am making a Granny Stitch beach bag tote thing. Okay. I need an official name for this whenever people ask. I've made it a couple times and I have pretty much just called it Granny Stitch tote bag. In the video tutorial, the title, I called it a summer tote. So should we just call this my summer granny tote? Do we need to have granny in the title because the whole thing is Granny Stitch? Or should this just be Passionate Summer Tote Bag or something? The Summer Granny Tote? Or should we have Beach Tote in the title? Or do you want to give it a whole new name? I'm not going to call it the kelp bag because I feel like people will think that the stitch pattern is the same as the kelp bucket hat. Summer granny tote, granny on the beach bag. Oh, okay, Paige. Give it a crazy name. Passionate summer tote bag. If we're going to name it, I think that I will I'll write a pattern for it. We've already got the tutorial out there, so summer granny tote. Hot granny. Hey. Hey. Not limiting yourself to summer is a good option. Kelsey's granny tote bag. My grandma's name is very grandma. Her name's Dorothy. Dorothy's tote bag. That sounds very Wizard of Oz. To be fair, she doesn't go by Dorothy. She goes by Carol. My grandma Carol. My great grandma's name was Dorothy. And my grandma's name was also Dorothy, so she goes by Carol because her mom was already Dorothy. I don't know. You know, no one else named Dorothy. My one grandma was named Carol. Sweet. We're taking my grandma for a whale watch for her birthday tomorrow. That is fun. That sounds awesome. Carol's Carryall. I've never seen Golden Girls. Carol is her middle name, yeah. I don't know. I'll think about it. As of right now, we're just making a Granny Stitch tote bag. Bessie. Nice. The Beach Granny. Happy Bee, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. I would love to go whale watching. That sounds awesome. She got blown up by a creeper. What are we talking about? Oh, man. You think I would love Golden Girls? Really? Bonnie is pretty grandma-ish, yeah. Yes, custom orders are finished, have been finished for a while. Granny names are totally making a comeback. San Francisco? San Francisco has whale watching? Hmm. Pollyann. I don't know if Nancy is considered a grandma name. I guess, yeah. Whenever I think Nancy, I think like 50, a 50-year-old. Sea lions, cute. Right? It's borderline. Like she could be a grandma, but like there's not necessarily a right side to the bag. Serena, happy 16 months. Thanks for being a bestie. I don't know. Everyone's talking about their grandmas. Flora is a pretty name. All right, Aunt Nancy. Yeah, that sounds accurate. I have a video on how to crochet without looking if you're interested. I tried to explain it the best I could. Your grandma's name is Joanne? Dude. She should open a yarn store. Whenever I was coming up with names for my tops, some of them were named after, two of them are named after my sisters, and then most of the other ones, I just wrote down girl names that I thought were pretty and, used that. Amy, we already spun the wheel. It's been an hour and a half. My grandma just quilts. Hazel is a beautiful name. There is Dairy Queen in Missouri. Yes. Yes. It's crazy that Jessica, Ashley, and all the other 90s names are going to be considered granny names one day. True. How old is my grandma gonna be? She's like 70 something. Let me see. She's gonna be 79. There's definitely still people out there that name their kids with two names, two first names. '82. Wow. Just named my dog Hank Henry. Okay. Interesting. We're running out. Yes, making a granny stitch tote bag at the moment. I just think that it needs a more specific name, because if you just search up granny stitch tote bag, there's going to be millions of them. So we'll decide on it. Crocheting over your ends is nice and convenient, but honestly, if you want them to stay longer and better quality makes, then you should weave them in so that you can weave them in multiple directions. I guess it also depends on what the project is going to be used for. If it's a heavy use object such as a tote bag, then weave in your ends so that they're more secure rather than crocheting over them. I think that there is a totally awesome bag out there that exists already. Hi, Sid. Thank you for the super chat. Stash Buster projects. My double-stranded knit beanie is a good stash buster, I think, for me at least. First of all, because most people's stashes consist of a lot of worsted weight acrylic yarn. Or it's at least I would say that's the most popular yarn out there. So, making these hats, you use 2 strands of it. And they're chunky, they're warm, and they're cute. They're pretty fast. I love making them. So, there is one option. A couple people have said that this bag is a good yarn eater. The zigzag better be going the other way. Is it? Or is it? If it just does like a little jump and then goes back, boo. Boo. Yeah, this bag uses quite a bit of yarn. Well, see, I don't like the chevron. Okay, it's definitely just going straight up. That sucks. This is why I don't like color pooling. Because it's going to have zigzag just on the bottom like 5 inches, and then the rest of the bag is going to be not zigzag, and it's going to look like garbage. Boo. Boo. Whatever. Whatever. I also have a video about advice on starting a crochet business. I'm not going to start over. Somebody will like it. Even if I don't like it, it's fine. Somebody out there will enjoy. Terry tote bag. It makes me think of terry cloth. I do still have my Arcane Fiberworks yarns, or at least a couple of them. Kelp is a nickname that Caesar gave me. You can line the bag if you want. For beginners, I usually recommend the bamboo knitting needles from Clover, just because the finish on the wood makes them not very slippery, which is nice for beginners. They're less likely to drop their stitches on it. Yeah. The thing is that Caesar's nickname is Cheese. So us together is Kelperoni and Cheese. I don't know. I don't really know when that started. Hi, Cecilia. I still stab myself whenever I'm knitting. I'm using a 5mm hook. I still use wooden knitting needles. I use the Knit Pro Dreams. They just have like a shinier finish on them compared to the Clover Takumi needles. It might have started in the Trying Pizza Places series. Maybe. I don't like making baby stuff. Not a big fan of babies, so. I don't do lace or fingering weight projects either. My favorite step in the crocheting process is finishing items, and if you make something that is lace, then it takes forever. Also, it hurts my hands. Tiny. Yeah, I'm gonna make more knitting projects this year, especially whenever I need to start making hats. I just knit a scarf. But I definitely need to start making hats, especially since the drop is in September. Fall season begins. I'll try to make a bit of variety in in the hats rather than just making a million double-stranded knit beanies, which is what I want to do, honestly. I much prefer knitting hats versus crocheting hats because knitting is a lot more stretchy than crochet. And people's head sizes are different. So if you knit a hat, it can fit a lot more people than crocheting a hat. Because crochet is not as stretchy as knitting. Also, I just think that knit hats look better, personally, than crochet hats. I like the style a lot better. Thanks for the flower. Good luck at your summer festival, Kevin. I have not double-stranded a crochet beanie, no. I don't really like the crocheting process, which is why I guess I don't make a lot of stuff with small and intricate stitches. It gets very tedious. Because I want to crochet while I'm doing other stuff. I want to watch TV. I don't want to pay attention to what my hands are doing. So I like things that I don't have to think about. It's more like a fidget. Thanks for the finger hearts. I have made a double yarn bag. I made a scrap bag not that long ago, right? There's a vlog about it. Right? Yeah, the mesh market bag pattern is so easy. I can do it while reading. I have a book stand because I have in the past read books while crocheting, which I need to get back to. I need to get back to that. Oh, thanks for the eagle. And the corgi. Yes, I have a video tutorial and a written pattern for the double-stranded knit beanie. Does Caesar have... I made Caesar a new emote. I made him a cheese pizza emote. But I think... Methinks... He needs a couple more... Yeah, he needs more members to get more emojis, unfortunately. I cannot give him another emoji. Right now... It's interesting. They have like a whole chart on how many members you have and then how many emojis you're allowed to have on YouTube. So, at the current moment, I cannot make him another emoji. Water. Guys, I bought Oreos. And I actually can't wait to sit down with a glass of milk later and eat my Oreos. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be so good. I might actually just have it right after stream. Oh, thank you for the sundae. Caesar and I do not speak Spanish. Oreo is a cute dog name, have to say. Oh my gosh. The singing husky's so cute. Thank you. Thank you, Rachel. You can't have milk with cookies. What? Milk and cookies are like the best. Progress update. The zigzags are in fact going straight up. Wow. Okay. How many rows in are we? Out of 25, we're on row 14. Over halfway. Bad news for Oreos. Kelp is coming. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta give him a warning. You know a goat named Oreo? Dude. That's awesome. A duck called Oreo? I probably won't make anything for myself, no. Oreos are good in a lot of things. Milkshakes. I made some like Oreo cake pops. Those were really good. Caesar had Oreos dipped in coffee yesterday. He was like, I really want coffee and something to dip in it. So I went upstairs and I was like, I'm pretty sure the only thing that we have to dip in like liquid or a drink is Oreos. And he was like, I don't know. I don't know about Oreos. I was like, "Ugh, I'll bring you some options." So I went upstairs and I made him coffee. And then I was looking at everything that we had in the pantry. So, and then I brought down options, which were Oreos. Um, I also brought a granola bar, which he thought was really weird. And I was like, granola bars are dippable. You can, if you wanted to, dip a granola bar in your coffee. Okay. You said you didn't really want the Oreos, so I brought you other options, such as a granola bar. And then I also brought him some graham crackers, which he also thought was a weird option. So then he went for the Oreos. And I was like, see, I told you that the Oreos were the best option here. But you were like, I don't know. But I'm like, what else would you be dipping in your coffee? We don't have any. We don't have anything. I don't know. I don't think that my other options being graham crackers or granola bar were crazy, okay? Exactly. Thank you. Yeah, we didn't have any biscottis. He broke urines for a crumpet. You know what? That's it. Toast? Toast is good, dude. Just like a nice slice of toast with butter on it. Ooh. I think that might be one of my favorite things. I was gonna say for breakfast, but honestly, anytime. Like whenever you go to a chicken strip place and you get a slice of toast on your plate, it's so good. Granola bar dipped in coffee is diabolical. What? 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 It's not bad. It's not that bad. Toasted peanut butter jelly and chocolate milk. What? Okay, you guys, you're getting a little crazy. You're getting a little crazy here. Peanut butter jelly sounds good. Ooh, a stroop waffle. Yeah. 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 I don't know. I don't dip things in coffee, but whatever floats your boat, man. Pop-Tarts? I wonder how he would feel if I brought him a Pop-Tart with coffee. Do you guys have to eat your Pop-Tarts toasted? Or do you eat them regular? Obviously, a Pop-Tart is supposed to go in the toaster. Like, that's what they're made for. But do you always toast them? Or do you just eat them? Hmm? See? Frozen. That's a new one. Yeah, you're supposed to toast Pop-Tarts. That's why they're called Pop-Tarts, because they pop out of the toaster. Pop-Tarts are pretty good toasted. I mean, I'll eat them either way. I love toaster strudels, but I put them in the microwave. I don't put them in the toaster. But do you eat around the outside first and then the middle? I don't. But yeah, yes, I put them in the microwave, okay? I know. Whenever I put them in the toaster, I swear they always burn the outside and then the inside is like still frozen. I put them in the microwave. I don't like it when the outside is crispy. I probably won't be live for very much longer. I probably should get a toaster oven, obviously. Honestly, not obviously. I can't stand it whenever I get a toaster strudel and the inside is still frozen or even still slightly cold. I need it to be all hot and gooey. And that just doesn't happen in the toaster, okay? It only works in the microwave. She puts butter on the Pop-Tarts? We do have an air fryer. I can't handle anything that I've made that is slightly still cold in the middle. Ugh. Disgusting. Microwave for half the time and then air fry? Yeah, what even is the difference between an air fryer and a toaster oven? Lead poisoning? What? Huh? Air fryers are small convection ovens? Air fryer only cooks from the top. Oh, okay. So does a toaster oven cook from all around? Oh, you just Googled Pop-Tarts? Yeah, they're absolutely as sweet as they look. It's literally just filled with like jelly. Sugar jelly. No, honestly, they're filled with frosting. Yeah. They're just filled with frosting. Pop-Tarts are the Nyan Cat thing. Yeah. Yeah. I unfortunately was a Nyan Cat person. Whenever I would go to my grandma's house and play on her computer, I would open Nyan Cat and a tab in the background and just let it play the entire time while I was doing other things such as Pop Tropica and Club Penguin. you know, wearing my Gur shirts, making duct tape wallets. Those were the times. There was a platform game. Of course I played Webkins. Sorry for the earworm. I've not tried Oreos with peanut butter. But as I've said before, I am not a fan of peanut butter. I never played Neopets, though. He went insane. Rookie numbers. Only 3 hours? That's not that long. Really. I have played Club Penguin recently. There's videos of it on my gaming channel. Recently, as in, like, within the last 3 years, maybe. Gosh. Webkins is free now. I just wanted to get on there and play the mini games. For a very short time, I had a duct tape wallet business back in middle school. There's pictures of me at like my like 12th birthday or something, and all I got, like all of my presents were just different colors of duct tape. So there's a picture of me sitting crisscross applesauce on the floor of my living room with a giant pile of duct tape. I stacked all of them up, so it was as tall as my head sitting down. And I was like very, very excited for all of this duct tape for my birthday. I think there's still people out there making duct tape prom dresses, for sure. They still do the duct tape prom dress contest? Yeah. Yeah. It's big. It's big. The duct tape community is still alive. Although it's not as big as it once was. Or maybe it is. Maybe I'm just out of the loop. I never made the rubber band bracelets because those got popular after I had already started crocheting, so I was like, nah, not interested. Crochet, I mean, I've seen crochet wallets, but I don't think that they're huge. I did do friendship bracelets with the string. I did a lot of those. I remember seeing the Capri Sun stuff. I never made any myself. If you want to make friendship bracelets, go make some friendship bracelets. Do it. If I find a factory knot, I will test it out by pulling on it really hard. If it doesn't break and it looks okay, then I'll leave it there. If not, then I cut it off and I tie my own knot. Leatherworking is really cool. Oh, right. I did make loom pot holders. Yeah. The weaving on those was really fun. All right, I think I'm going to finish off this skein of yarn and then call it a day, and we'll have to finish the bag on the next live stream. It has been 2 hours. Oh yeah, perler beads. I loved those things. Ow. You have this much time. Set it right here. How many items do I have for the drop? I don't know. Let me see. We called them fuse beads. I never called them perler beads. In the drop right now, I have... Ew. Ugh. Shopify is incredibly annoying. They update constantly, and every time it updates, it changes the layout of everything. This is not what I want to look at. Oh my gosh. I have a beach ball basket, a bucket hat, 2 summer tote bags, 1 Granny Rocco bag, a scarf, 4, 8, 12, 16 scrunchies. And that's all so far. We don't need a scrunchie-a-thon. Ow. My pinky's gonna fall off. Karen latte cakes are real fuzzy. True, true. We have at least a whole month left. Hi. Thanks for the clutch. No, I probably won't do a crochet along. I mean, you guys are always welcome to make the same thing as me, of course. But I don't like crochet alongs. If I'm making a project, I want to finish it. I don't want to do a couple rows once a week. That's weird. Good afternoon to you. I think everyone making the same project is a very cool concept, but we talked about this in some live, because I'm pretty sure I asked people, I was like, what is a crochet along exactly? Like, everyone just buys the same pattern and then makes it, but apparently it's more like they like put out a portion of the pattern once a week or something like that, right? That's kind of how it works. So you have a week to make that portion of the pattern or something. But I don't, that's weird. Because I don't like making something and then just stopping. And then you just have to let it sit there until the next time. Okay, I can't do this. Garbage. Right? If I stop, it will be forever put into the WIP pile. I gotta just keep crocheting until it's done. Or until my hands give out. If I stop working on something, then it will most likely end up in the WIP pile, never to be finished. I don't think an African flower amigurumi is easier. That looks way harder. Way harder. I have an African flower triceratops pattern that I bought such a long time ago because it's so cute. But I'm not making that thing. I'll probably never make it. Ooh, current K-drama that Caesar and I are watching that has been really good so far. It's a lot of sewing, exactly, and sewing is my least favorite part, so I'm saying it's never gonna happen. I'm trying to remember the title. I'm pretty sure it's called See You at Work Tomorrow. Current K-drama that we are binging. It's pretty cute. And then if you're looking for like a one and done, there's a K-drama movie that we watched recently that was nice. Let me see what that was called. Pretty crazy. Movie? It's just a movie, so like you could watch it and be done. It was cute. we both liked. Haven't watched Queen of Tears. Secret Relationships. One of my favorite K-dramas so far has been Attorney Woo, and I'm still waiting on another season of that. I haven't watched That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. No. I've heard of it. I've seen it. I've seen the manga when we go to the Barnes & Noble area. Have you watched I Spent 100 Years Killing Slimes and Maxed Out My Level? Is that the title? It's close. It's close to that. Is it in production? The webtoon for Attorney Woo is wonderful. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of the isekais are pretty much the same. Right now we're watching a really good isekai. It's called Hell Mode. That's been really good. We're watching that weekly right now because season 2 just came out, I think. We're also watching I want to say Tomb Raider, but like that can't be the name of it. Very similar to Solo Leveling, kind of. I haven't been to Halloween Horror Nights. No. I have watched The Devil is a Part-Timer, although we only watched season 1 and we haven't watched season 2. A big reason why I learned how to crochet without looking at it was because I was watching a lot of anime shows that have subtitles because we don't watch them in English. Most of the time the English voice actors are just horrible. The bag should have 25 rows before the straps. We should be getting kind of close. I think I'm probably around like row 20-ish. Fallout was a really good show. Delicious in Dungeon is nice. Hated Fallout? Dude, it was so good. Mob Psycho was pretty funny. We watched the first couple episodes. I wanted to continue watching, but Caesar wasn't in the mood for it, so we watched something else. Tomb Raider King that's probably what it's called. It's Korean, right? We watch a lot of stuff on Crunchyroll, but there's quite a few things on Netflix. I've tried Tunisian crochet one time. I was going to make a pillow and I did not like it. So I made one side of the pillow and then I sewed it to a piece of fabric so I could be done. And I've never tried it again after that because it sucks. Haven't seen Sailor Moon. If I wanted to crochet, I would crochet. If I wanted to knit, I would knit. I don't want to do a fusion of them. Although I'm pretty sure whenever I tried Tunisian crochet, I don't think, or at least I was very, very new to knitting. So maybe now that I am a lot better at knitting, I would have a better experience trying Tunisian crochet. Because whenever I tried it, I was still living at my mom's house. So it had to have been like 8 to 10 years ago. I did watch The Last of Us, yes. Okay, we're getting real close. Real close. You can see the end there. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Here's where I'm ending for the stream today. Interesting look. Weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 20 rows. So I need to do 5 more rows for the height, and then we'll do the straps. And that'll all be done next time. Yeah, almost finished. Ugh. Ugh. I need to take a break. Thanks. That looks so edible, OMG. I gotta go. I have to go. I need to eat some Oreos. Thank you. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I hope you had a good one. We had a nice wheel pick for today. That is all. We will finish this next time on Saturday. Come back. We shall do 5 more rows plus both of the straps. If you need something to watch, Caesar happens to be streaming right now. He is playing a cute little pizza game. His channel is linked in the chat by John Vin. Thank you. Go tell him happy birthday because he just turned 28 yesterday and he was like, oh my gosh, I'm almost 30. And I was like, yeah, that's disgusting. So make him feel a little bit better. I'm gonna get some Oreos and I'll see you guys next time, okay? Thanks for joining today. Bye.